Hey everyone, welcome to Liv Luv Lux, Manifesting the Life Unlimited. I'm Nicole, the host, and I thank you for joining me today. So I want to discuss living, or are you living, a life worth living? Today I got up, I did my normal duties, my normal mom duties, and then after my kids all got on their buses, I sat and I thought about what I wanted to do today. And I thought, I want to do the podcast recording today, and maybe I want to go to the grocery store and pick up some supplies. I have an appointment today. And I just thought in peace and quiet about what I wanted to do. And I have that freedom to do that now. I didn't always have that freedom. I used to get up and go to work every day. And most of the jobs that I've had over my career, I've hated to some degree. I've learned things, but ultimately, they were not things that fueled my passions. They were things where I just did it for the money. So I'm asking you, are you just doing it for the money? Do you have the freedom to make decisions about your time and your schedule so that you're actually doing things that you're passionate about and you're able to spend time with the people that you care about? I love my schedule now. I love that if any of my kids have something that they need my presence, they're doing a play, or they are, a classroom needs help, I can jump right in. I can alter my schedule so that I can be there for them, and then I can watch them do the things that they do best as they're learning and loving life, and I can enjoy it, as opposed to having to put in a request to be off, or having to ask a supervisor or manager for, can I have a couple of hours to be with my children, who are the most important thing to me? Will the widgets still get made if I'm not there? In most cases, they will. It's just a secret. In most cases, things run very much smoothly, even if you're not there, because there's other people who are there that can do it. But I'm saying all this because manifesting is about creating the life worth living. It's about setting up your time, your schedule around the things that you enjoy, around your passions. I have a passion for flowers and fragrance. I enjoy gardening, indoor plants, outdoor plants, pretty much anything that is green. If it's green, it's mine. I'm loving it. I do art projects and certain things that I like to try out. I just get a whim that I want to create something. And in my previous life, I didn't have a chance to do it. If I wasn't going to a job to make some sort of money, I was worried. I was living in worry and fear about my bills. I don't live that way anymore. I set up my time and my schedule for freedom. I take appointments and I take jobs and I work with people that I want to work with. I have the freedom to I don't just take everything. If it doesn't feel right, I won't work with somebody. I've turned down people in the past because I just didn't feel right. I just felt like in the end it was going to turn into a negative situation. And I have the freedom to do that. I don't have to just pick up every job that's offered to me. So I'm able to think about what's really important to me. My family, my children, they're the most important thing. Being able to spend time with them, being available for them, creating memories and moments with them, that is the most important thing to me. I love my second most important thing would be my passions, flowers, fragrance, perfume, creating art, bringing other people joy with my creations. I love it when people get joy out of something that I've created. And then the third thing is being able to share this information with you and being able to coach people so that they can have a life worth living. Being able to do this podcast, I love it. I love talking. I love sharing information. I love helping people solve their problems. And help is the operative word because it is a personal choice and it is a personal decision to decide that you want to live a life worth living. Manifesting, we manifest all the time. I say that I want to drill that in. We manifest positive, negative, good, bad, or ugly. We are always manifesting. But how about we start manifesting things that we actually want? Being around people that we actually want to be around, doing things, being places, filling our souls with experiences, memories that we smile when we think about, being able to tell stories of odd things and funny people we've met in our journeys and paths, as opposed to retelling those horrible, miserable stories about what happened at work and who offended you and how, you got cut off in traffic. I'm so tired of those stories. I don't want to hear those stories. I want to know what feeds your soul. Tell me the last time you did something that fed your soul. Tell me the last time you did something that made somebody else smile, and you smiled because that was your only intention, was to bring joy to that person's life. So I just want to impress upon you that this is not a fantasy. Everyone can live a life worth living. There are infinite possibilities and infinite realities that all we have to do is step into and assume those realities as our own. I know it sounds fanciful, but that's why I have the techniques that I share, because it is so within your grasp. All it takes is you deciding to make that turn in your decision process from living in the reality that you've already been living in and deciding to live in one that you strategically and intentionally created for your joy and happiness. I'm doing it. You can do it too. I don't dread getting up in the morning. My last position that I held, every morning I would wake up with a headache. Every morning I would wake up with a headache. When I finally left that job, the next morning I got up no headache. It was a stress headache. I was stressed out about getting up and going to work because I dreaded it. I didn't like the people I was working with. I liked what I was doing because at that point I was starting to make a shift into doing things that I enjoy doing. So I liked what I was doing, but I didn't like the people I was working with. I didn't like where I was working. The job, it just wasn't a good fit. And every morning I'd wake up with this headache, and I had a bottle of pills that I was carrying with me back and forth in my purse because of the headaches I was getting from this job. That is no way to live. I wake up now, I don't have headaches. I don't have headaches because I'm not stressed out, because I'm directing my life. I am the creator of my reality, and so are you. Thank you for joining me for today's show. If you want some personal coaching, go to my website, livlovlux.com. That's LIVLUVLUX.com. So again, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful manifesting journey. And I hope to inspire and help you have your own manifesting journey. So welcome to your life. Talk to you soon.